It's me, godmama here, literally looking like somebody's mama. Oh my God. So I just had to take that filter off just to see how I look with all this oil all over me. That part right there, yo, I got so much oil on me right now. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can you tell? I'm very hydrated right now. That part right there. Man holding the coin. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I don't think it's too much or nothing I can do about it. Oh my God, my hands are oily and everything. It's because of my hair. I did an oil treatment in my hair. So I'm just like, very shiny. What's going on, y'all? Oh my God, it's Friday and it feels so good. I just had a filter on. I just wanted to see how I look without the filter on. I know I'm lit, you know, that part right there. I am off the drink, the wine. But I had to take that hair down. I had to take that shit out of my head and let my scalp breathe. I had to wash my hair and then I had to put oil up in it because it was very, very, very dry. Y'all see my eyebrows coming back? I was wondering when they was gonna start coming back, when I was gonna see them again, because I could not determine the shape of my eyebrows, but it looked like they are. This one I think is a little thinner. But yes, my hair's so thick. Oh my God. I love it. Oh my God. It's so thick and luxurious. That's how I feel about this shit. Like, uh, hi. Yes, I'm back with the filter. And then it's like shaped perfectly. Literally like a perfect little lion's mane. Oh my God. I can't help it. I'm oily. I got a lot of oil on me, but that's a good thing, you know. God say like don't show up without your oil, you know. Period. You bitches get your own oil. Don't be trying to ride my wave, trying to ride my anointing, especially if you ain't part of the family. You understand? That part right there. What they say when God sent the women up on that trip. those ones that was like ladies in waiting, right? And they had to have their own oil. Some of them didn't have no oil. And they asking other ones, can they borrow their oil? You supposed to be equipped, honey. That part right there. Don't be hating. Period. That part right there. It's something about the ones that be faking it. And sometimes you step into territories where faking it till you making it don't work. You understand? That part right there. That's why it's very important to be yourself and not try to be like anybody else or try to be anybody else, anybody other than yourself. Probably just today. Why you don't like it? He said, "Hello, look at this shit. Oh my god, it looked like a tree. It looked like a." I love it. What the hell? That shit look so cool. I don't know, probably like a day or two. Yeah, it's healthy. Very, very healthy. I don't really put too much of nothing in my hair. But this shit right here, it's so thick and it's oh my god. I can't and it just feels so good. It's so fluffy and I can't believe it. That part right there. Some people don't like their hair. Especially when it's like this. But I do. I do. I used to get perm so much, like relaxer so much, and it's like I didn't think my hair can get this thick again. I didn't think it could do this again. I thought I fucked it up all the way up. That part. But I put the oil in. I did an oil treatment in it, so it's so crunchy now. Like it's what do you call that? The bounce back is very, because my hair real real long, but it don't really look like it right now. But I put a lot of oil in it. And I washed it. I promise I washed it. And this is still how it is because when I tilted the oil bottle over like on my head like that. And then so much came out. I didn't think that much would come out. But it's like I really washed it after that 2 times. And it's still such a lot, like a whole lot of extra oil in it. It must have needed that shit. And I know it needed it. I scrubbed the mess out of my scalp because I feel like I had that hairstyle up longer than I wanted to. That part. So yeah, y'all, to the ones that been wanting to see me natural with no makeup and no weave in my hair and shit like that, this how I look. Looking ass. I be looking crazy sometimes, but this how I look for the most part. I'm something you can wake up to. You ain't gonna get scared looking at. You're not gonna get scared or nothing like that. Shit. I just like to do myself how I like. I like to look all different types of ways. That part right there. But this my favorite. You understand when the air get to blowing through your scalp and shit like that. That part. I love that. And when I get to rub through it like that. I feel so relieved. Oh my god, I think it was the weave. All right though. Sometimes it is that. Like, dude, I feel so free. I think that weave was doing something to me. Had me feeling so confined, restricted and shit. Oh my God. And that's crazy. Somebody say, "Hi, sunshine." I was thinking of that. Oh my God. That's so crazy. I was thinking of that. Oh my God. Birmingham, Alabama. Fam, I ain't heard of Birmingham since Martin Luther King. Let me stop. Well, no, for real though. Look at you ripping your shit. Okay then. What's up, Alabama? That part right there. Oh my God. I can't stop touching my hair. Y'all just don't know. I was almost feeling like it was going away. It was going to go when I started doing them elaborate hairstyles and shit for a long time. I'm like, what would that do to my hair? Oh my God. But this shit so thick. Oh my God. And I can't believe it. I felt like it was thinning and shit. Well, no, it's back. Spring back to life. Oh my God. And I promise you, like, I've been using olive oil too for like the last 3 days. Olive oil, virgin olive oil on my hands and on my hair. But I put so much in my hair when I wash my hair. It's like shit. And I can't keep my hands out my hair. I know my hands gonna be so pretty. So pretty in a couple of days, literally. Just because of that. You making me think of songs. Who's that boss dog? I'm sitting here. I should be your boyfriend. Cause you know he's lying. It might seem like I'm hating. But girl, I'm just relating. Step one, walk through the door. Step two, and tell him it's not like it was before. You don't love him anymore. Now, three, come to me. Step four, because I love you more. Oh my God. Oh my God. You got me thinking, you got me feeling like Drew Hill right now. Like I want to hear that shit right now. You make me feel like that. That part right there. What do you say? Drop that zero. Get yourself a hero. Oh my God. You said, so can I be your boyfriend? Baby, I don't know you. Oh my God. Yeah, you could be my boyfriend for the night. For the night, since you asked. Nobody's so bold as you to ask. So you could be my boyfriend for the night. What's going on, y'all? Your part. What are you talking about? Resisting is easy. Their part is accepting is that's hard, but I'm trying something new called go with the flow. Shit. That part right there. I'm so used to resisting, change and everything, fighting everything. I don't want to fight no more. That part. I don't want to fight no more. Boss dog, I feel you, fam. 11-11, we in alignment, my baby. That part. Who's ever here, I love you. It's good to see you. Okay, that part right there. But look, what I'm gonna say this: we all just now meeting each other, honey. That part, that part right there. We all just now meeting each other, honey. Let's not take it too serious. That part right there, yo. Y'all. That part right there. Hey, Uniqua. Hey, Uniqua. I swear I washed my hair today and I'm feeling myself. Period. That part. I was expecting when I took that shit out of my head it to fuck me up. I was expecting for it to have fucked me up, my edges, everything, but it didn't. I did it right this time. So next time, yeah, I'm ready for next time. That part right there. My next hairstyle, I'm finna hook that shit up. But it's like I was scared. I was scared that this stuff was gonna start messing my hair up. I promise you. Cause I still haven't got a relaxer. It's been about 5 years. The last hairstyle that I let somebody else do, I paid somebody to do. They broke my hair off, and I got my shit right back together. And it's like now I'm ready to start slaying shit, slaying them hairstyles again. Now they got new products and shit out that help keep that glue and all kind of other shit from damaging your hair. I'm finna start slaying shit like I used to back in the day. And back in the day, we ain't have all them good products and shit like that. I'm finna start and keep my hair growing thick and luxurious. Look at that. This shit feels so fucking good. Y'all just don't know. That part right there. It do. It feels so good. But I forced it. I ain't gonna lie. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at all this oil on my hands and shit. And I'm saying that I know my hands gonna be real pretty next week. By the time this weekend over with and shit. Oh, they gonna be looking real good, real hydrated and stuff. What's so crazy? I know I put too much oil in my hair. I washed it twice and the oil still didn't come out. But I think it's probably because of the type of oil that I use too. I didn't use like the hair oil stuff. I used fucking olive oil. On purpose though. I was thinking of olives. And I was thinking about how old olives get when you keeping them in them jars and all that type of shit, how they never prune and shrivel up and shit like that. They really don't, do they? They always stay ripe and tough looking and shit like that. The skin be all tight like that and shit like that. So I was thinking olive oil is the right oil to go. Something was just telling me that. Like that's the right type of oil to put in your hair. And then if it leak into your skin, you understand it get the same type of effect it give to the olives. Cause they barely like I promise you it take a long time for an olive to like get old and start shriveling up and shit. I think olives are important. That part right there. Oh, hey Joseph. It's been a minute. I've been good. I've been well. Yes, thank you. I hope you have too. Yes, I've been well. Oh my God. Sean, is it McNichols, honey? You said don't get mad because you need a whole woman. So what that mean? Oh my God. What that mean? Oh, you finna cheat on me. What that mean? Cause I'm over here and you over there. And that mean you finna cheat on me because you need a whole woman. And you looking at me and shit, and then you feel like you feel some type of way because I'm not there with you. And so you finna go find you another woman to be there with you. I can't believe you. That's so horrible. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Yo, my hair look like a tree. Oh my god, I got a tree. Oh my god. I can't believe you're a cheater. Oh my god, let me stop playing with you. But no, for real. This looks so nice. I like my hair, yo. Yes, I was drinking wine. And then I'm feeling good. And then I got my hands all oiled up and shit. You feel me? Simple pleasures. That part right there. Oh my God. Sometimes it really is the simple things. Y'all ever massage your own hands? Like literally, just put like oil on, just rub 'em. They be feeling good. Or you let the water run on 'em. I let the water run on my hands and my feet sometimes. Hot water. On my tree. Mm. Whoa. Really? Joseph, you cooking all that food? Yo, that's so crazy. And it's like I zoom in on everything and see potato salad. That part right there on Mother's Day, right? This past Mother's Day, my mom cooked, okay? And she did a good job. She cooked a lot of food. Why they still stole my plate? I was so pissed off. I promise you, I had to make my own potato salad. Like 2 weeks ago, I made my own because I really still didn't get over that. It was like I put a plate away. I was eating it. That's the thing about it. I was eating the plate, but then I was also drinking. I ain't gonna lie, and dancing. So I put the plate to the side and it was gone. They just took my plate. And I was mad because I don't make it like the potato salad like she do. You know? And it's like it's the holiday. She don't make that all the time. You gotta request it. They ain't my food. They pissed me off. And I was talking shit, something told me I knew I was talking shit for a reason, you know? Like I was making sure she give me my plate, but then it's like then they end up stealing my plate. Like what the fuck? See, I did not pay attention to that. You said something about red lipstick. I got some red lipstick up in there too. But listen, it's like I just took that weave and stuff out of my hair. I took all that makeup off. I just took everything off. You understand? That part right there. And I ain't even do it on purpose for people to see me natural or anything like that. I just did it. I was tired of scratching my head. Shit. So I had to wash my hair. And I washed my hair and stuff. Then I used the oil. And I poured too much oil in my hair. That part right there. And I swear it was dripping oil for most of this day. And then it stopped just recently and stuff. But it's been all over me. Literally. And I washed my hair 2 times after I put the oil in it too. They didn't I think I didn't put enough soap. I didn't put enough of that shampoo and shit up in there. But then I got that smell good shampoo and stuff, so that's probably fake. The oil did its thing though. I ain't gonna lie. And Logan, you say you are naturally beautiful. I like to think so. I like to think so. That part right there. I ain't gonna lie, I be like a big baby. So that's what I was just talking about because I just started like doing my hair in different styles again. Like usually I put on a wig. It's simple. You can just tie your hair back or put a few braids and stuff like that and you put the wig on. I started doing more elaborate hairstyles since my birthday in February. And it's like the first time I had somebody else do my hair and it broke off so much. You understand? So after that, I like washed my hair real good, oiled it down real good, and then I did it over myself. And it's been well, first I was wearing a ponytail for a little while and did it over myself, but now it's so thick again. And it's like it feel good and it look good again. And I'm like, okay, so now I know how to do it because I did it myself. And I just got to do it that way every time. Okay. Do it that way every time. That way, when I take it down, I'm seeing progress and growth and, luxuriousness every time. And yeah, some people they probably don't like this texture. Understand? They think something wrong with it, but I think it's beautiful. That part right there, y'all just don't know how long I've been waiting to see my hair like this again. That part to see it in its natural state, natural the way it was before I started putting a bunch of shit in it and curling it up, hot irons, flat irons, hot comb, all that shit. I wanted to see my hair for a long time. I was just scared, but this shit beautiful. That part. What are y'all doing this Friday, y'all? What are y'all doing tonight? And then my hands feel so good. Oh my God. And y'all know I care about that. That's why I be getting my nails done and stuff like that. And my hands all soft because of this oil. I said that in about 2 days, they gonna be real beautiful. And then I'll be going to get them done over. Get a feel. See, I ain't never got a feel when I had all these jewels on and then they still on by the time I go get them done and get a feel again. How much they gonna charge me, y'all? That part right there, because is they gonna take the jewels off and shit like that too, right? How much they gonna charge me? I wonder if they gonna be able to take the jewels off. That's what's crazy. Cause I just need a feel, a simple feel. It barely look like I need a feel, but I feel like I need a feel. Logan, look at you. You so encouraging. So nice. Really? You say I don't what you say? You don't need to be scared of nothing. You honestly look beautiful. You're so nice, so sweet. That's so nice to say to a stranger. That's nice. You're nice. Yeah. I wonder what they gonna do. If they gonna try to full set, you need another full set. Just play me into a full set. Cause they can't take the jewels off or something like that. They should be able to do a feel still. I don't know. I ain't ever did it before. I usually, honestly, let me look at the bottom of my nails because that's going to determine what I do. If my real nails are grown too much under there, see nothing under there. If my real nails grown too much, that's required for a new full set. So we gonna see what they choose to do. That part right there. I don't really like to dictate what the artist does. I like to let them do what they think. That's why they shit as cute as it is. Powder color, they glow in the dark, all kind of shit. They did artwork on them, then put jewels on them and shit like that. Only charged me, I think, $95. That's more than what I normally get charged. In all honesty, even though I always have some fire ass nails, literally they always do my shit good, but I promise you, I usually don't pay more than 75. But it's something about I think people seeing my energy is like it's like seeming like money or something. And they they throw on an extra 20 and 30 and shit and $40 on shit. On God, the last time I got my fucking pedicure mani, I just got a full set and a fucking pedicure. That shit cost me $160. And I felt like that was for Milwaukee, that was a lot for this, but I feel like it's worth it. I promise you. How many weeks has it been? 2. My nails all still on my fingers. They just need to feel. That lady did her thing. I've been going back to her. I think she learning me. Oh, thank you, Tyler. What did they say? I am Tyler Nicole. Thank you. And you see what you say on everything. They be making prices up on me, and I be paying close to 200. Mine's don't be all that, and you ain't lying. My last nails, did y'all see them? They were all pink. They had the cat eye thing though. Do you know the nail polish with the like when they put the magnet on it? They had that. Girl, that shit cost me $110, and they were all pink. No jewels, no, like it wasn't extra long. They were damn near just as long as these are. These medium length. Okay. That shit cost $110 just for the fingers, just for the nails. And I'm in Milwaukee, but I understand the attraction and shit and certain things like that. And I think it's just my aura, my energy. I walk in a place and I look like money. I smell like money. That's the truth about some shit. I think they do that shit on purpose too. She said, like literally, I think they do it on purpose too. But I pay it because I be feeling like if I pay the price, I'm gonna get what I want. I don't know. That's just my logic. Okay, it's like if I pay their price with no complaining, more than likely I'm gonna get exactly what I want. A lot of the times I show them a picture or some shit, and then it's like, you know what? You see this right here? Try to get as close as this, to this as you can. But I really want you to freestyle. I really want you to do your own. But I like this. You know what I'm saying? They usually get me right every time. Like this shit right here. And if you could look closer and you see, I really I told them about the decorations on the outside. But the person really did what they wanted to do. I let them do that. And usually when you let them do that, the price don't be too high. Like it still be up there though. I ain't gonna lie. It be still be like 100 at least. But they'll still do everything you want. Look, they give you a quoted price and then do everything you want them to do. So I make sure to be nice to the people that give me my services. That part right there. On my birthday, somebody literally like declined to finish on my nails. They had me feeling so sad. Luckily, I know how to do nails myself, so they, like, literally put the acrylic down. They did a good job with that, but I felt like they didn't put enough, and it looked like I already needed to fill, and I was telling the person that, but they was like, "Well, when I put the polish down, it won't look like that," and I'm like, "Yeah, it won't, but polish is different than acrylic. The polish is weak, so you need to fill that nail bed up, right?" And they got mad at me. They ain't wanna finish my nail. And that shit had me feeling some type of way. I was walking around with a scowl on my face for for I don't know how long until I got home pretty much and then I decided to like do it myself, do the paint on my own nails and things. They didn't charge me, but that still was just horrible, you know? And I got home and did the paint for myself and I felt better because I'm good at art. I say that much. I'm good at drawing and things like that. So I was able to make my nails look professional on one hand, and then the other hand, I kind of left it plain. Yeah, on purpose. It was like that just made me feel like I did something, you know? And then it was like it was my birthday and they did that. And it was like honestly, I'm gonna be honest, it was because it was this rude ass black woman there. She was so mean. And it was like she didn't like what they was doing on her nails, so she made it a big thing, you know. And my thing is the person that did her nails, you know, he was talking a lot of shit, but up in his own language and shit like that. So it was damn near giving like the next person that complained about some shit, you know what I'm saying? The next person complained about some shit, we just going, you know, that's damn near what I felt like. But it was some older women in there and they were like arguing on my behalf and asking the person that was doing my nails, like, why weren't you feeling finish her nails? She did nothing wrong. I know some of their language. You understand? And that's what the ladies were saying. But he was like pretty much he's done. He's fed up. And I didn't even do shit to him. I be hating when I be around ghetto ass girls that just don't know how to treat people and customer service and stuff. And you know, they rub them people the wrong way and people start, you know, can't control their feelings and emotions because they dealing with somebody rude and shit. And then now everybody getting it. I hate shit like that. That's pretty much what happened, but the Lord told me, "Don't argue, don't fight it. Just walk out the store." I got up and walked out, and they didn't say shit to me or anything because I knew they knew I wasn't finna pay for them just putting acrylic on my nails and not putting no fucking paint on my nails. I was so pissed off, but I didn't, you know, I wasn't finna fight about it. It's like a fed up energy. Like everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, people on bullshit. And I just knew something was gonna happen. It's my birthday. Fuck y'all. Look at that part right there. It was so weird. Not to be said, I really don't even be looking for bad shit. It's just that once I see somebody in the environment going off, uh, I knew I came to the wrong place. That type of shit, you just already know. One person up in there going off, setting it off. Yeah. Man, this shit finna be crazy for the rest of this little whatever it is. But oh my God, y'all. See, now this may remind me of how I used to be. When I was younger, I used to do shit like this on purpose. I would put oils all over myself on purpose, literally, because it's like I love feeling soft. I love when my skin feeling soft. But this, I didn't do it on purpose, but it's like taking me back, like to when my skin was super super soft. That part right there, it feels soft. My hands, it's just my hands. That part right there. Everything feels soft to a certain extent, but this shit feel real good. Like I literally used to force it, but Diddy started doing all that shit with the baby oil. Oh my God. Now everything just seemed uncomfortable. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. But no, it made me look strong and stuff. Y'all see my little, can you see it look like I got some muscles in my hand. They look they just look beautiful. I love my hands. I love myself, y'all. And then YouTube got a filter, you know, period. And I got an afro. That filter go real good with my afro. And then it's like my afro so even. That part right there. And I was thinking about it because like somebody told me I should get a silk press because my hair long. I don't want to. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't seen my real natural hair straightened out so long that it's like I don't know how it's gonna look. I got this oil is getting to me. That part right there. And then here it is. So the oil in the lip gloss different. That part. They got different shines to them. And then somebody asked, "Well, how long I'm gonna keep my hair like this?" I don't know. As long as it feel good, shit. That part right there. I ain't gonna even lie. It's like when your scalp gets to breathe, your head gets to that shit feel good. I got children for Memorial Day weekend. That's this weekend, right? So I got my babies. I got my boys. I don't know. We probably gonna go to the lake. Go to the lakefront. Fly some kites. Get some ice cream. I don't know. Like that type of stuff. Simple things. But spend some time with my boys. And then what else? Like more than likely, not too much I wanted to do this weekend. I be so unaware of these holidays. In all honesty, it's just that I know it's like certain times the certain holidays come up, and then it be like it's like Memorial Day. Then I be talking to dead people, talking to spirits and shit more, talking to ghosts and spirits and shit more. And then you tell you, I learned today. I learned today that it's Memorial Day weekend on some real shit. While I've been talking to spirits all week, getting pissed off. Oh my god, literally wondering why the spiritual activity is so heightened. And I literally just found out today that it's Memorial Day weekend. And that's what I mean by when I be saying like we in alignment, you in tune, that type of shit. Sometimes, you don't even know the holidays. Now, these holidays ain't just man made. Apparently, the ancestors honor some of them as well. That part. Like Memorial Day and what other day? Mother's Day. They definitely honor Mother's Day. I'll be honest about that. I kept hearing that one song around Mother's Day before I knew Mother's Day was even coming. It's the Boys to Men song, I think, and it's called Mama. I was hearing it the whole time, like for the whole week. Then I found out it was Mother's Day weekend and that I was going to have my boys that weekend. I feel so good, literally. But it's like certain holidays they do honor. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna be shocked. They honor Cinco de Mayo. Yep, they do. Then Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, and not in the same way as that everybody else honor them, but they do. And this weekend, I guess Mother Memorial Day, they honor that as well. Probably more than likely for like the soldiers and stuff like that, right? That type of stuff. Mhm. Okay, go ahead then, Logan. And thank you for the well wishes for the weekend. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, girl. Good evening, honey. Yes, I just showed up. Showed up, oiled up. That part right there. Oh my God. I showed up, oiled up tonight. I took all that hair down and all that stuff, washed my hair and stuff, did an oil treatment in my hair. and I'm feeling good. I hope your night going good. I hope your night going good, Jennifer. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sure feeling it. I think a little bit too much. That part right there, I think I'm feeling a little bit too much. I've been playing in my hair a whole lot. Look at this. I told you I did an oil treatment. I washed my hair 2 times. And then it's still so oily. I use olive oil for the first time, like real virgin olive oil, like the kind that you use for cooking. I ain't gonna even lie. I bought a new bottle. It's looking all fancy and shit. And I feel like it should be used for self care because it looks so fancy. I'm not gonna lie. It just looked like a fancy bottle of olive oil, green glass bottle and shit like that. Where you with the like pory top. So I feel like that should be used for, something more like self-care or something like that rather than cooking. When it comes to cooking, I'm more old school with it. I ain't trying to be all flamboyant and shit. Throw that shit in the pot. And it'll all be good when it's done. That part right there. What'd you say, Joseph? Well, thank you so much. Aw, thank you, Joseph. You're always sweet. I love you. Take care. Have a good weekend. That part right there. You get some love from God, mama. That part. You always encouraging and sweet. That's amazing. He is, y'all. And that part, I don't know. Somebody asked me what I'm gonna do with it after this. How long you gonna leave your hair like that? I don't know. I don't know. I just know it need to breathe. In all honesty, that just it felt too good when I washed it and definitely needed that wash. And then it's like I needed that wash. I needed to see my hair. I needed to see what was done, what I did to it. I had to make sure I didn't mess my hair up putting that weave in my hair. I watched a lot of tutorials as before I did my hair. They got all these new products and stuff like that. I had to use some new stuff, and it made sure my hair didn't fall out. And for whatever did break off, it didn't do no harm. And it's like my shit's so thick now. My hair is it was just I can't believe this. It's looking like a tree, y'all. Don't it look like a tree? Like a tree just breathing in the wind. Look at this one. We got. Oh my God. It just look like that. Like a tree just breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale. Oh my God. Oh my God. It do look like that though. Look like it's breathing. It look like it's alive. Oh my God. Yeah, nigga look that got a life of its own. Yeah, YouTube showed me how to do it. That part right there. Well, olive oil. I told y'all, Spirit told me about the olive oil part. I ain't gonna lie. It was just a thought. I was thinking about olives. That's what brought me to it. You know how olives don't really get wrinkly and shit? They be in that jar and they just stay right and they don't get wrinkly ever, really. And I'm thinking like olives should be good, you know what I'm saying, to put in your hair. Then that's gonna make your hair strong, right? Period. And I'm like, if you put too much, if you put a lot of it and it go into your skin, that's gonna help your skin and stuff like that too. all day ever since I did. I didn't do it on purpose. I'm gonna be honest. I knew I was gonna put a lot, but I didn't know I was gonna put as much as I did, that part right there. So, like I told you, I washed my hair 2 times and it's still so oily. Like you can see it, right? And I literally washed it 2 times. And one time I used Dawn soap because the oil wasn't coming out. The last time I used the Dawn soap and the shit still oily as hell. So I'm feeling like even this, it long as it get in my skin, it probably do me some good because it's olive oil. And I'm thinking about how olives age and things they really don't, right? So that should be a good thing. Shit. I know if I wash it again, like one more time, it'll be good probably. Yeah, but that shit, it's like my scalp's so sensitive because I scrubbed it so much. I scratched it so much because I had my hair up longer than I wanted to have it up. So honestly, the warm water kind of like too much because I know I made it too sensitive, my scalp too sensitive. So the oil gonna do us some good. And I probably won't wash it again until like maybe 2 days, maybe Sunday. And then when I wash it again, I'm probably not gonna do another hairstyle again for like a week after that. I'm gonna let it breathe. Cause I really did. I took paid a lot of attention to my scalp. Cause while that hair was up, I was just itching. It was just always itching. But my scalp honestly looked real healthy. I ain't gonna lie. For it to be itching as much as it was itching, I think it was just because it was dry. Very dry. I wasn't intended to it with that hairstyle. You can't really do too much with those types of hairstyles, right? Was it Jamina? Jocelyn? Yeah, I was thinking so. The olive oil will do it some good because I got 4C hair too. And in all honesty, you see how I'm rubbing it and stuff like that. Like it feels so good. It's so thick. I won't lie. I ain't gonna lie. It's very, very thick right now. Full all the way around. But it just feel good. It feel healthy. It feels strong. And before that, I was afraid this shit was gonna start breaking off. Like literally, like you gonna wash it, it's gonna start breaking off, all that type of shit, and it didn't. So yeah. So I'm gonna keep that like following the routines that I just started. I'm gonna use the olive oil. I'll do different hairstyles. I know I do hair real good. It's just that I wasn't doing hairstyles on my hair because I chose to stay natural for the past 7 years. So certain stuff just take your hair out. And if it wasn't braids, it's like I was taking my hair out. As soon as I try to put the glue in or anything like that, it's taking my hair out. And I learned how to use all these different products, make them go together to make them work. So when I take it down, it don't take my hair out. Had to watch plenty different videos for 4C hair. Make sure I keep my hair thick like this. And then when I want to do something different with it, I can do something different with it. And I take it down and I still have this. I still have my tree. That's what I call it, and it's my tree. I can't eat that part right there, and it's so thick. And that's what I was saying about it. Like it looked like a tree, like a thick tree breathing, like when you moving it around and stuff like that. I can't let my that part right there. Oh my god. Can't let my tree get messed up. What do y'all got going on this Friday though? So yeah, I use Friday for self-care. Mainly the stuff that I gotta do by myself. So yeah, it was a self-care day for me. Get everything done that I need to get done before these nails get done over. That part right there. Cause I don't be able to do too much of nothing soon as I get them done. It take me a week before I get used to them again. They gotta settle on my fingers. But I gotta make sure I get this all together and get it washed up real nice, everything. And set a new hairstyle for myself. Then go get my nails done. Okay. Pretty much that's the same for me. That's why I had to wash my hair. And it's like I did all the cleaning yesterday morning. I woke up at like 4 in the morning cleaning up the whole house. So it wasn't nothing pretty much to do today other than what I've been putting off, taking that hair down. Every day I'm pulling on it. And it's so hard, it feel like it ain't ready. I just went in the bathroom today and just ran my hair under hot, hot water and snatched that shit off. It pulled off real smooth. It didn't take too much when I ran it under that hot water. Probably should have did that the whole time. Every day I'm sitting here going crazy, especially when I was doing them cars, doing the readings and shit like that. All that energy and shit coming up got me scratching the fuck out of my head all the way around it and shit. All the energy coming up when I'm doing them tarot readings and shit, I'm scratching the mess out of my scalp. Like, what the fuck? I gotta take this shit down. Y'all notice I ain't touch no cars tonight. I ain't do no tarot reading tonight. I ain't touched no cars tonight this whole time. Uh-uh. Something about that shit. But I was seeing it with the Healer of the Ages card. And I was looking at it different and it's showing that like you got healing ability, healing stuff going to your head. So it's like influencing your thoughts. It's influencing your conversation with other people and stuff. And I'm just noticing my head just itching. My scalp itching. Usually before it's always was the nose and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Or my hand. But out of nowhere, it's all the head going crazy for the past week. I gotta tell you, I had to take that shit up out of my hair. Mm. And wash my hair. Cause what the hell? It was just itching so bad, y'all. And then like to look at my scalp, I promise I was expecting my scalp to be damaged. How much it was itching and stuff, I was expecting something to be wrong. It was nothing wrong. It's just I just needed to take that shit out of my head and wash my hair. You said because our hairs are connections. I believe it now. You understand that part, right? It gotta be. You hear me? Something. If it ain't the hair, it's your head. I don't know. Shit. If it's not the hair, it could be the hair, right? Because when your hair moves, sometimes it'll itch or it'll feel like something or something like that, right? It's something in there. But it's like, I don't know. I'm thinking like I don't know if it's the head, the energy coming to my brain. You know how they say your crown chakra lit and shit like that? Like I don't know what it is, and I'm thinking about with my hair. But I was constantly thinking about I need to take that weave out of my hair, wash my hair, That part I will honestly admit that. That's the main thought that was coming through. Every time I was scratching my hair so much, I'm like, oh my God. I wouldn't say it out loud, but in my head, in the back of my mind, I was thinking this, you need to hurry up and take this shit out. Sometimes I was saying it out loud, I was complaining, like, I was ready to take my hair down. I ain't gonna lie, I was complaining. Like, this shit staying up too fucking long. This shit's supposed to be I ain't used to hairstyles lasting longer than 2 weeks, my baby. Like, come on now, what the fuck? This shit still it was like, don't wanna come off. Like, what the fuck is this? This some damn Gorilla Glue. Oh my god. I had a lace front and shit, and that shit, and then I put like the tracks in the back. Did that the way that they do it, with the glue and shit. That shit didn't want to come off. That was the problem. The tracks. That part, right? The lace front. I done fixed that bitch over 3 times. Period. Kept rejuvenating the hairstyle and things like that. But them damn tracks did not want to come out. What's up with that damn glue? That bonding glue. That shit new. They did something different to that shit. It's been about 5 years since I started, and I just started back doing my hairstyles and stuff, like doing different things again. I'm like, this shit a little bit stronger than it used to be. No lie, no, it ain't. I ain't gonna lie. The real truth, when I cut all of my hair off before, when I cut it all the way off, I'm gonna be honest. It was because I had my hair done so much and I kept changing. I went from like a glued in style to the wigs. And then I kept wearing the wigs. I was wearing them all the time. And I kept the same little braid up hairstyle. I promise you, I didn't want to take that shit off. So, my silly self back then, I was silly back then. I cut the braids off. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got time for that shit. I promise you, I just cut the braids off, you know? And that was the start of my spiritual journey. Oh my God, look at that. That's how it all started. Literally looking in the mirror like, you know what? I don't feel like taking this shit down. I'm tired of this shit. I don't know what the thoughts was. The thoughts was just horrible thoughts. Look at that. I'm tired of this shit. I don't feel like taking this shit down. I seen the scissors. Yes, I grabbed the scissors. And the first braid, I said, yeah, I took it from the root because it was braided to the scalp. And when I did that and it came off, I just kept going. I ain't gonna lie. And that's how the spiritual journey started. That's how my spiritual journey started. I literally cut my hair all the way off. Literally. Cut them braids all the way up. Just because I was lazy on some real shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of doing this hair. Then why the fuck these braids all crusted out? I wasn't finna deal with none of that shit. I don't care. I cut them bitches off. I knew my hair was gonna grow back. It keep growing back. I cut a little bit more. It keep growing back. You take care of it. It's gonna grow back. Fuck that shit. Yeah, hell no. On some real shit. My cousins was making fun of me. They said, "What you was doing? Sitting in the mirror crying." Like Stony was. Look at that. You sit in the mirror because you broke. Cry. Look at that. Well, first of all, when Stony was in the mirror, she had all the fucking money. She had already hit the train. She left this bitch. You understand? She had the money and she cut her hair off. She was looking for a different disguise. You understand? When I cut my hair off, I was just tired of shit. I wish I was in the position Stony was in. Look at that part right there. She cut her shit off. She was good. You understand that part? When I cut my shit off, I just didn't want to see that shit. I ain't want to see that shit looking like that. The fuck wrong with this shit? And I did not know what to do with it. That part right there. But my cousins, some of them funny as hell. Cause why the fuck they bring that shit up? Y'all know what I'm talking about. In the movie Set It Off, when Jada Pinkett cut all them braids off her head when she went to Mexico. When she went to Mexico, after all that shit went down, her friends was getting slaughtered and shit like that by the by the feds because they was robbing all them banks and shit. And they got caught up. She the only one that got away. And she went to Mexico and cut all them braids off her head and shit to disguise herself. Shit. When I cut all my hair off, it wasn't to disguise myself. I just had to own that shit. I carried that shit like a boss. But the truth is, I cut my hair off because I was on some like tired of shit. I ain't want to do shit no more. It was like E Kane. Shout out to E Kane. Look at that part right there. Shout out to her. Like when she cut all her shit off. Shit, I just wanted my hair to be cute, the wigs to be cute on my scalp, and I was tired of looking at them damn braids. Oh my God. It's the truth. Like, and people will swear it was spiritual purpose behind it. I wish it was. It wasn't. That damn near started the spiritual shit though. I ain't gonna lie. I was already wearing sheets and shit around the house in the neighborhood. Oh my God. But I wasn't really spiritual. So they say that when you start wearing them sheets and shit around the house and around the neighborhood and shit like that, you start tying them around your body instead of wearing real clothes, then you finish the spirits got your ass. That's what they say. The spirits got you. I promise you that happened first. So they probably did leave me to cut my hair off. Get your get tired of this shit. Putting thoughts in my mind. You tired of this shit. Just cut it off. Lord have mercy. You know you ain't finna do nothing with your hair, right? You know you don't know what to do with this shit. Just cut it. And I cut it. Then I started having Harriet Tubman visions. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, do you believe in my dreams like Coretta, bitch? That part, it got real, real. Soon as I cut my hair off. I was wearing them sheets and shit first though. Real sheets, real blankets. Look at that. Oh my God. This kind of reminded me of Finesse two times. Cereal with no milk. That's literally it was going down. You understand? But I was wearing sheets and shit for real. Hugging trees and shit. I got a few pictures in my phone. Oh my God. I can't believe that shit. But it's real. I did that shit. Then I turned around, cut my hair off, cut 'em right from the root, grabbed the braid, picked it up, and then did like that to all of it. Girl, I know it's funny. I can't believe myself. And when I remember it, the way that I remember it, it's definitely funny. When I remember a lot of this shit from that time, everything was funny. It was serious shit going on, but I guess the way that I was handling it, spirit was handling me. So I was handling this shit like a G, but you wouldn't think of it like that. You would think I'm like, "Just she's a badass, you know?" But in all honesty, I was crazy. In all honesty, you understand this? Like when you first start your spiritual journey, you be a little out of it, and people don't understand that. And it's like you be just so serious about fixing your damn life and taking control of your life. It's so crazy, you understand? And it's like people do not understand that. And it's like you do think about the hair. You start thinking about Samson and shit. You start thinking about Bible stories. I promise you it'd be crazy, right? And then it's like I'm looking at my hair and it's like this shit is fucked up, it's unhealthy. Bad spirits in that shit. Cut them braids off, all that type of shit. And it's like you be everything you do be spiritually influenced. You understand? And it's like if you're not grounded at the same time, you could lose yourself. You understand? Do y'all remember that one rapper from Milwaukee? I don't know who was her name. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember her name, but it was like around 2018, 2019. And she called herself signing with Lil Boosie and them, and then she went crazy and she was saying they was evil and they were trying to kill her and all kind of shit like that, right? And she came back to the city and she was saying that stuff and she got really, really holy and stuff like that. Or she started like going crazy with the Christian shit, okay? I don't remember her name, right? But it's like once you step your foot into certain territories and shit like that, you got to be strong. You got to be ready for it because that shit will twist and turn you, and you know what I'm saying. And other people will twist and turn you and fiddle you and puppet you as much as they can if you fucking allow them to. You understand that part right there? So I took control. I'm gonna tell you that much. Though when I cut my hair, I had no real motives outside of not wanting to do it, not wanting to do shit to it. Everything else I took very serious. I'm gonna be honest about it. And it was mainly because when that girl came back, and I was on tour with Lil Boosie now. And she came back talking about they was trying to kill her and shit. And she was going crazy. So my guard was already up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, when I went on that tour, the Three Kings tour and shit with them artists. I was already on guard because I'm like, whatever the fuck they did to that bitch, they ain't finna do it to me. Oh God. Just so y'all know. You understand if you see this shit, understand I always been with the shits, I always been ready. I always was. I ain't gonna lie. That part right there. I always been with the shits and I always been ready. Like really. I don't know what the fuck they did to that bitch, but she went crazy and I ain't do whatever the fuck they did to her, they ain't gonna do it to me. I'll tell you that much. So I don't know what it was. Hell yeah, girl. Jennifer always been with crazy. And this, I believe, is for my highest good. And people will say I act like a white girl sometimes and shit like that. I get to, I scream, bitch. I will scream at your ass. And then I get so proper. Sometimes I promise you, you're harassing me. I'll turn into a fucking Karen on their ass. Sometimes, but then I know how to handle myself when the police come. I know how to get reserved and shit like that. And it was them, officer. I did nothing wrong. But look at that. Oh my God. Because they didn't do it to you. Fuck you mean. That part right there I had to learn from these gremlins. I had to learn from the gremlins. They'd be doing shit to me wrong and then calling the police on me. Then I gotta run. So I learned how to not run. Yes. Oh God. They'd do shit to you, then you do something back to them. Now all of a sudden they calling the fucking police. Oh my God. Like, what the fuck is you calling the police for? You the one started this shit. Now the fucking now you gonna call the police on me because of what the fuck I'm no, it don't work like that. That's why I'm glad the Lord started teaching me how to be just like them. Looking at it's just a little bit worse. I don't even know why I'm thinking about this. My cousin's so fucking funny. She's funny as hell. She clocked me one time. He like, "You the type of motherfucker to call the police." She showed me a video. It was a real it was an old white lady. She was forcing it. She was standing in front of this man car and calling the police on him at the same time. She was trying to get him to not leave at that. And then started calling the police, telling the police he was hitting on her, he was beating on her or some shit like that. And he wasn't doing shit to her. And she was like, "Oh my God, he's trying to run me over with his car. Stop trying to run me over with your car. What are you doing?" While she on the phone with the police, the man car not moving. His car is not fucking moving. My cousin told me, "This how you be." She had me pissed off. She pissed me off, bro. Like, what the fuck you talking about? When have I ever when have I ever acted like that? They're like, what the fuck? You gonna come get me and shit at that. I guess it was so funny to her. That part right there. She come her ass outside of my auntie house coming to me with that shit. Look at this. This how you be? Oh my God. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? I ain't ever did no shit like that. Oh my God. Because I haven't. I didn't. It's just that black people in the hood expect you to fight. They do. If your boyfriend, your man, your baby daddy beat your ass, they expect you to fight back. You understand? I'm call the police. What the fuck? Bitch, he really fucking hit me. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck you laughing for, bitch? Talking about this how you be. Look at that. But no, that shit was so hilarious. Because yeah, I'm gonna call the police. And I'm gonna make sure I don't hit you. Cause if I say I hit you too, or they say you say I hit you too, we both going to jail. We both going to jail. So my initial instincts is to snitch. Look at that. Oh my God. I know I might be able to beat your ass too, but he was light skinned. Understand? He was mixed. I ain't touching you. I'm calling the police. Fuck are you talking about? Soon as I do anything to you, you bruise. Now I'm going to fucking jail. I'm not touching you. That part right there. I ain't doing shit to you. I'm calling the police. Fuck you mean? No, but that shit was funny though. Cause it was literally like a little old white lady. Literally, she was fucking sliding down that man car. That man car wasn't even fucking moving. Oh my God, he's running me over. Do y'all know what video that is, bro? She was literally forcing it. She was like, "He's running me over. He's running." Bitch. Oh my God. That shit just took me back. Oh my God, though. Lord have mercy, though. Look at this oil, y'all. Can y'all see it? It's just still dripping. And that part right there is everywhere. Everywhere. That part. That's crazy. I know my hands don't feel rough at all. That part, they don't feel rough or dry or nothing. I wonder when I wash them if they still gonna be real soft like this. But yes, that shit crazy. She had me fucked up. That part right there. She had me fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't ever cry wolf. That part right there. No, saying this how you be for real. One thing about it too, black people, they gonna let y'all fight. They ain't gonna break it up. So I can just imagine how they probably thought I was. I probably was super dramatic. Because who fights? Who fights the person that they in a relationship with? No, bro, that shit is so fucking ghetto. I never wanted to be like that. So hell yeah, I was acting like that. I'm calling the police. It ain't ever was the type of relationship that I'm a lover, not a fighter. So what the fuck? Anytime anything was going wrong, hell yeah, I was like that. Then you all hear me now. I got the nerve to be talking about some. I need a gangster to love me better. Dude, no. I don't know. Oh my God. But yeah, I be calling the police. Cause that part right there, I ain't got time for all that fighting and shit. I'm not finna fight you. That part right there. I might fight for you, but if you trying to make me fight you and I love you, I'm calling the police on you. That part right there, you deserve to go to jail. Cause I love you. Why you trying to make me fight you? No, I think you deserve a penalty. Looking ass. I ain't finna fight your ass. Man, that shit crazy. Have y'all ever had any crazy moments like that? I remember it was funny. It wasn't funny though. Everybody was like, Name something that your ex did to you that was bummy." Yeah. And did do anything like that? Any of your exes do some bum shit to y'all before? That part. I hear somebody like, what do you mean? Like, what's some bum shit? Like, literally, like being an Indian giver. I remember one of my ex gave me $100 on my rent and then took it back. That was the bummiest shit ever. Oh my God. I was so childish because I was making so much money back then. And it was like at that time I just was chilling because he act like he wanna be the man. You hear me? And this nigga just took $100 back from me that he gave to me. And I felt like, oh no. Look at that. I couldn't help it. So I went to social media. I took it to social media. Oh my God. Because it's time to dump this person. Look at that. Oh my God. It's time to break up. This man then just took $100 back from me. And the thing about it is, I told him I wasn't giving it back to him. So when I say he took it, he really took it. We wrestled. That was the bummiest shit I ever been through. Looking at that part right there, the most bumming shit ever with an ex. Like who the fuck? Literally. I'm like, why would you try to take it back from me when you just gave it to me for me to put up on my rent? Cause you trying to move to a different place. This nigga was dumb all the time. Look at that, that part right there. I was ready to relocate. So any amount of extra money was going towards that. And my thing is that people be doing bum stuff. No, that ain't the only one. Well, I remember when I was smoking all that weed, dude stole half my blunt, my half a blunt. Oh my God. I'm tired of that shit. I ain't going through no more of that type of stuff, y'all. Oh, I seen some stuff, yo. That part right there. I'm finna go get it big. I'm finna go try to wipe some oil off my forehead. Oh my God. In my neck. Yeah, that part. I like oil, y'all. That's still good. That part right there, but that's too much. Well, this still look the same. Looking at that part, I'm gonna take a shower before I go to bed. It's late, but I'm still taking another shower before I go to bed. That should help, and then it won't do too much harm. It won't do none if I do having all this oil up on me. Oh, tell your niece congratulations. Yes, and congratulations to your family for that accomplishment. Okay, good night, Jennifer. Okay, good night, everybody. You know, honestly, I'm about to take a shower because it's literally, I just looked at the time. It's very late, and I know I got all this oil on me. I need to get it off, some of it off. So, everybody have a good night. Take care, everyone.